RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet of Wood River. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac, serving the Riverbend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agency. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alt Memorial Hospital, the best healthcare close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Weber Granite City Chevrolet, Buy American. First Mid-America Credit Union, new name, same great credit union.
Here we are back at the East Alton Ice Arena. I'm Brennan Overton, and alongside me, as always, is my colleague, Jacob Roberson. It should be a fun game here tonight as Edwardsville Tigers are taking on the Alton Redbirds. And the puck drop is about to happen here as we're about to get started.
Yeah, Brennan, should be a great game tonight. It's an exciting atmosphere here with the Tigers facing off against the Redbirds. And Alton just has a packed house here with a huge student section. And I got a feeling this place is going to get a little loud tonight.
In goal for the Edwardsville Tigers is Loren Sawyer. And for the Alton Redbirds is number 1, Cheatham. We'll have to see how these two goaltenders can stand up against their longtime rivals. Taking the face-off for Alton will be Rauscher against Mitchell Gievers of Edwardsville. Gievers wins the puck back to Teague. Teague down in the corner. Tries to get up to Gaskell. Gaskell can't get it. Steiner holds it in. Up to Skelton, loses it out in front. And the pass goes up to Gievers. Gievers gets past Rauscher. And they'll call it offsides against Edwardsville.
Skelton tried a little centering pass there at the other end, but there's nobody there to connect with him, and puck went the other way.
That was Jeff Gaskill going offsides for Edwardsville. Went in a little too early. And Edwardsville wins the faceoff back to Teague. Teague goes back to his own end. Couldn't connect with it. They'll wrap it around the boards. Alton able to hold it in. Rauscher throws it into the corner. Mitchell Gievers sends it up for Gaskill. It's broken up by Franklin. Throws it in. Now Teague up for Gaskill. It's held in by Alton. Teague cross ice tries to get a centering pass to Gievers, and Alton will throw it into the Edwardsville bench for a faceoff. And a face-off win there. Another face-off win for Edwardsville against the captain, Edwards of Alton. Chipping it in. Alton able to hold it in. Puck goes behind the net. Now Griffin tries to chip it out. It's held back in. Alton finally able to clear. Edwards has it. Shot! Good save there by Sawyer, and it'll go down into the corner. Edwardsville unable to clear. Bridges keeps it in. Chipped in by Kraft. And they'll call offsides as number 19 for Edwardsville came in too early. Cobb will take the face-off for Edwardsville. Steiner has it in Alton's end. Chipped out in front. Cheatham with the great save there. Little words exchanged there in front of the net. We'll have a face-off far side in Alton's end. Alton able to win the face-off, held in by Edwardsville. Now it's going the other way for Alton. Good dodge of a hit there and has it down in the corner. Centering pass to Edwards. Couldn't get enough of it and it's broken up in front. Now Edwardsville's going the other way. Nice move there by Cobb. Can't get it out. Griffin will chip it in. Edwards in on Wiesner. A shot. Good save there with the mask by Sawyer and it's broken up in front. A hit down in front. Steiner's back to get it in the neutral zone. Chipped it up for Skelton. Skelton tries to send it to Rauscher, gets broken up. Back to number 42, Johnson. Johnson will chip it in. Goes to Rauscher. Rauscher throws it into Edwardsville's end. And there's a whistle. Penalty called against Edwardsville's. Number 9, Cameron Durbin.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
So Edwardsville will go shorthanded here halfway through the first period. Goes back, Seifert leads it for Wiesner. Chips it in. Now it's going the other way. Edwards has it. Edwards to the far side boards. Goes back. Wiesner gets around at one defender. That's Rauscher. Loses it and it goes down into the corner and Alton's end. Rauscher will leave it for Edwards. Chips it up to Griffin. Griffin able to get it out. And back to get it will be Seifert. Teague throws it down into the corner. Franklin. It's met by Wiesner. Now Teague. Griffin breaks it up in front of the net shot, and that's a good save there by Loren Sawyer.
Alton doing a great job here early in the first, getting the puck in front of the net, putting shots on net. It's a great job there, trying to get shots on net.
A good part of this game has been spent in the Edwardsville end. They have all the shots in this game. Edwardsville unable to get anything offensively started here. Mitchell Gievers wins the faceoff, just chips it out with a minute left on Alton's power play. Going to cross ice to Edwards. Edwards slows it up, gives it back to Rauscher. Rauscher with a shot. Saved by Sawyer. And he'll cover it up for a whistle. We'll have a face-off along the near side boards. Gievers will take the face-off against Nick Edwards of Alton. Edwards wins it back to Jones. Jones loses it. Now Gievers is on a breakaway. He's all alone. Loses it. What a save there by Cheatham. Gievers couldn't come up with it. The net comes off. That will stop play. That was big for Alton as they let up a breakaway.
Boy, that was a nail biter there for Cheatham. Way to stay on the puck there, keep his eyes on the puck and keep it out of his net on the breakaway.
That was really scary for Alton as Mitchell Gievers has a lot of speed and really good hands. Luckily, he couldn't come up with the puck. Teague back to get into his own zone. Met by Skelton. Teague. Dump it in. Skelton throws it back in. Now Teague sends it far side. Corner. Behind Alton's net now. Franklin. He'll give it up to Rauscher. Nobody's there. Now Teague has it. And Edwardsville will just throw it deep. And that'll do it for the Edwardsville penalty. Alton couldn't get any goals started, but they did have a lot of shots. Gaskell's down in the corner. Edwardsville has it now. Shipped down in the corner. Gaskill behind the net. Couple of good moves there. Rauscher breaks it up. Sends it to his brother, and he'll chip it out. Teague throws it right back in. Teague breaks up another pass. Skelton chips it in with a high stick. Pass there. Gaskill tries to leave it for Gievers. Gievers couldn't come up with it. Edwards down below with the puck. Gets checked. Now Edwards tries to give it to Jones. Jones loses the puck. Griffin has it. Shot. Gets tipped. And it'll go up and out of the over the glass.
Griffin had a nice opportunity there, just couldn't get the puck on the goal.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
On the right side of Edwardsville's goal. Face-off, won there by Edwards, gives it to Jones. It's broken up, sent behind the net. Now Griffin has it. He'll give it back to the defense. That's Bridges. Bridges with a shot. Broken up in front. Edwardsville unable to clear. Jones has it behind the net. Tries to center, gets hit. Nice hit there. Tries to center it in the neutral zone. Couldn't come up with it, and that'll be icing.
Well, Edwards tried a little wraparound shot there and was met by a Edwardsville defender, and he just put him right on his butt.
We'll have a face-off here, and Edwardsville's in. Keenan will chip it in. Back to get it. It's Franklin. Franklin gets hooked up and loses the puck. Tries to give it back to the defense. Gets broken up. Now Skelton gets past the defense. And all alone, and a nice hit there to break it up. Skelton knocks the goal off. They finally blow the whistle.
Skelton looks to be shooken up after he slid right into the goalpost there.
We'll have a face-off. Evaker will win it. Now Everker throws it in. Back to get it. Centering pass. Shot and save there by Cheatham. Shot out in front, went right into the chest of Cheatham. And a face-off win there for Alton. Everker will throw it in deep. Rauscher throws it around the boards. Rauscher unable to clear it and only be thrown back in. Everker with a nice hit there behind the net, and it'll be called. Looks like boarding. So Edwardsville now having to kill off their second penalty in this game. Goes back for Wiesner, gets tripped up, now out in front. Shot by Edwards, gets a great save by Sawyer. Now it goes down into the corner for Griffin. Griffin will give it back to Rauscher. Rauscher with a shot. Blocker save there by Sawyer. And he'll cover it up for a whistle. So great penalty killing by the goaltender Sawyer.
Well, the first a leg save there by Sawyer on the right side. And the next a glove save. Whitty, nice job of keeping his eyes on the puck down there. Keeping the puck out of the net.
Face-off win there for Edwards. Comes back to Edwards. He'll give it up to Rauscher. Rauscher tries to pass it along the boards. Broken up by Gaskill, and he's going the other way. He's got Gievers with him. Pass to Gievers. Too far out in front. Couldn't come up with it. That's going the other way. Gievers picks it up. He'll take it behind his own net. Stops, goes the other way. And he'll just dump it all the way down the ice for Rauscher. Rauscher will leave it for Edwards. Edwards in the neutral zone. Nice deke there. Shot on Sawyer. Another shot. He scores! Nick Edwards puts in the zone rebound. What a goal!
Nice job there by Edwards, taking it from behind his own net all the way down the ice. Shot it, got a rebound, and followed through and came up with the first goal of the game.
So Alton, having most of the offense in this game, gets the first goal up by their captain, Nick Edwards.
Everybody's saying buy American, but not me. I just want you to come drive American. Come out today and see for yourself. No one has a more impressive selection of vehicles than Ford. Whether it's a Focus, Fusion, Escape, Edge, F-150, or any other Ford product, no one can beat Ford's quality. Not Toyota, not Honda, not anybody.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years, just off Route 3 or Highway 67 in Alton, or at RobertsMotors.com.
There's a long pass, and looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
Gievers will take the face-off against Rauscher. Rauscher wins it and throws it in deep. Sawyer will just cover it up for a face-off in his own zone. Face-off win there for Gievers. Puck goes back for number 42, Johnson. Johnson will send it up. Couldn't get enough on it. Gets the puck back. And now he's in Alton zone. Loses the puck again. Gets checked. Leaves it for Gaskill. Gaskill gets checked by Rauscher. Now Gievers. Gievers has it along the boards. He'll leave it for his defense. That's Johnson. Johnson will throw it in for Gaskill down in the corner. Gaskill has it behind the net. Loses it. Gets it back. Centering pass to Gievers. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's chipped out. Johnson. Now Gaskill has it. Gets around one. Skelton. They'll bring it down in the corner. Gets checked there by Edwards. Edwards fighting for the puck with Gaskill and gets it away. Edwards tries to clear. It's held in. Pass to Gievers gets broken up. Alton tries to clear. Can't get it. Shot goes wide. Gaskill's down to get it. They'll try and throw it around the boards. Gets broken up by Steiner. Has it behind the net is Gievers. Gievers at the point. Takes it all the way around. Tries to center it. Broken up by Edwards. Now tries to center it. Again gets broken up. Alton finally able to clear, so some offense generated there by Edwardsville, and a shot goes wide, and Gievers is now taking it the other way. Gievers in Alton's zone. Nice little toe drag there. Loses it. Held in by Fowler. Now Alton finally able to clear. Sawyer will throw it into the corner. Jones for Alton. Back to get it. Gets checked by Wiesner. The puck will come up for Keenan. Keenan throws it into Alton's end. Goes around the boards. And it'll be passed up to Jones. Now Griffin loses it. And Fowler will get it in his own dome. Throws it high off the glass. And it goes into Alton's end. Franklin give it to Bridges. Now Jones. Jones trying to find a pass. Can't get one. And the puck will go back to Bridges, who loses the puck. But Rauscher back to get it. He'll throw it off the boards, and Fowler is there for Edwardsville. Fowler's pass gets broken up by Rauscher. Rauscher with a shot. Goes wide left, and Franklin will hold it in. Fowler around the net. Tries to clear it. And then finally able to. Good move there by Skelton. He'll give it up to Bird. Can't come up with it. And it'll go back to Teague. Teague's pass gets broken up by Skelton, and a big hit there by Wiesner. Puck will come up. Centering pass. Nobody's there. Big hit by Wiesner. And Rauscher will throw it cross ice to Bird. Hit by Wiesner. Now Teague has it behind his own net. Teague loses it. Gets it back. And he'll pass it up to Marshall Gievers. He'll give it to Wiesner's shot. Broken up. Bird to Skelton. Skelton just dumps it in, and that'll do it for the first period here at the East Alton Ice Arena. Alton leading the Edwardsville Tigers 1-0. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
you don't know Jack Schmidt
in Wood River, Illinois.
Yeah!
Alton leading the Edwardsville Tigers 1-0. I'm Brennan Overton. Alongside is Jacob Roberson. And we're about to drop the puck for the second period.
Well, Alton able to generate a lot of offense there in the first period. They're looking a lot more physical all the way around compared to last week's game against Granite City.
Teague will throw it in. Now Gaskill breaks up the pass. He has it behind Alton's net, loses it. It's chipped out. Thrown back for Gaskill. Check there. And Edwards has it for Alton. Edwards will throw it into the catching glove of the backup goalie for Edwardsville.
Just a great catch there by the backup goalie on the bench there. I mean, he had his eye on it the whole entire time.
Face-off win there by Edwards. Kept in by Edwards. Well, Gaskill, a shot. It's covered up by Cheatham. Big scrum in front of the net. Gaskill, a nice scoring chance there on the rebound off of Cheatham. Face-off won by Alton, and they're able to clear it out. Broken up by Griffin, but Alton gets it back, throws it back in. Edwards now taking his shot. Tipped wide. Behind the net, throws it up. Alton able to keep it in. Jones a shot. Jones down in the corner, loses it to Gaskill, and they're able to keep it in. Now Gaskill will send it to Schnurr. Schnurr back for Gievers. Gievers with a shot off the blocker of Cheatham. Is behind the net battling is Franklin. Now Gaskill comes up with it in the corner. He'll leave it for the defenseman. Shot! A great leg save there by Cheatham. Behind the net is Gievers. Gievers along the boards. Brings it up to the point. He'll chip it in. And it goes behind the net for Gaskill. Gaskill centers it to Schnurr, who shoots it wide. And then it'll come out. Jones brings it in. Shot! Goes wide left. There will be a penalty called against Edwardsville for slashing. So, number 17, Tyler Kraft, is going into the penalty box for slashing, and that will be Alton's third power play opportunity. So Alton has a power play and Edwardsville's in. Rauscher will take the face-off against Ringwald, and Edwardsville will just throw it in deep. Cheatham leaves it behind the net for Steiner, who will throw it up to Franklin. Franklin tries to get it up to Rauscher, gets broken up by Ringwald. Ringwald gives it to Johnson, throws it in deep. Rauscher has it, chips it up for Rauscher, can't get it. Now, big check there by Rauscher. Edwardsville able to clear. Now it's Skelton bringing it in. Big hit in front of the net. And the puck goes into the corner. Now Edwards has it in front of the net. Tries to get it around. Sawyer can't get it, and there will be a penalty called. So a slashing call against Alton. It'll be number 15, Skelton.
Alton penalty number 15, Jory Skelton.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor,
its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
246. Skelton for slashing at 246.
So instead of a Alton power play, Edwardsville will now have a 4-on-4, and then they'll have a power play. Mitchell Gievers chips it in. Pass goes across to Edwards. Edwards for Jones. Jones, a good move there around Gaskell. Throw it at the net. Back to get it is Wiesner for Edwardsville. Wiesner gets hit by Jones. Edwards has it in deep. Tries to center, broken up by Wiesner. Tries to center it again, broken up by Gievers, and he has it again. Checked there by Gaskell. He'll leave it back for Franklin. Franklin with a shot and a glove save by Sawyer.
Alton here on the 4-on-4, putting a lot of pressure here on the goalie.
Face off one there for Rauscher. He's in deep. Shot goes over the net. Steiner throws it in. Teague back to get it. He'll give it over to Wiesner. Wiesner able to clear. Stutz will throw it back in. Teague give it over to Wiesner. Wiesner back to Teague. There's a check on Rauscher. Teague tries to throw it off the net. Big hit there by Rauscher on Gievers. Gaskell has it for Edwardsville. Gives it up to Gievers. Gievers brings it in deep. Shot! It'll be tipped over the glass, and we'll have a face-off.
For 30 seconds here, a power play for Edwardsville in the Alton defensive zone. Let's see if they can get a goal here and get this game tied back up.
Face-off win there for Gievers. He'll keep it taken away by Edwards. And now Jones and Edwards going the other way. Jones tries to give it to Edwards. Can't get it. Shot. Easy save there for Sawyer. Thrown behind the net. Edwards tries to center it to Jones. Gievers breaks it up, taking it the other way. Leaves it for Ringwald. A shot. Turned away. Pass back to Ringwald. Ringwald. Cross ice. Sends it in. Edwards breaks it up. Alton coming out of the penalty box is Skelton. Skelton the shot right into the chest of Sawyer, who loses it. Jones will give it back to Skelton. Skelton around one defender. Gaskell will break it up. Loses it. Edwards will throw it back in. Jones chips it back to Steiner. Alton able to keep it in. Couple good moves there by Franklin. Franklin has it deep. Off the boards. And Cobb back there to get it. Is broken up. Cobb has it again. Cobb around Rauscher. Gives it up to Gaskell. Gaskell tries to chip it into Ringwald. Broken up by Alton, and they'll throw it all the way in for icing.
We're going back as soon as George Skelton got out of the penalty box. He was just standing on the Edwardsville side, just had his stick up. It's like, hey, give me the puck. I'm down here open. Got the puck, and man, he wishes he would have had that shot again because he put it right in the goalie's chest. Wide open shot.
Face-off won there by Marshall Gievers, but it will go all the way back to his goaltender, Sawyer. Sawyer will leave it for... And it's going the other way. Skelton is broken up by Gievers, Marshall Gievers. And on Cheatham, a Deacon water leg save there by Cheatham. And he even makes the rebound save against Keenan. And a fight down there behind the net. But back to that save. What a save by Cheatham. Marshall Gievers went backhand. And Keenan came in, tried to put it home, and couldn't do it. Two great saves there by Cheatham. Keenan will go into the box.
What an exciting matchup here so far early in this game. Close game too. Alton just up 1-0. Alton able to start a lot of offense though. That's the reason that they're getting shots on goal and we're able to get a puck in the net just because they're starting. They have a lot of offense.
Face-off one there by Edwards. Chips it ahead. Now he's on a breakaway on Sawyer. Shot. Scores! Nick Edwards with his second goal of the game. This one on the power play.
Edwards right off the face-off there. Took it straight to the net. Just put it in for his second goal of the game. Great job there by Edwards.
Schnurr wins the face-off. Back for Seifert. He'll throw it in. Now goes down into the corner and Alton's in. Schnurr back to get it with Bridges. Bridges throws it around the net for Jones. Jones gives it up to Edwards. He's going the other way. Gives it to Griffin a shot, and what a save by Sawyer. Alton's trying to show that the puck went in the net before the whistle was blown as Sawyer was hit by his own player, but
looked like Sawyer had the puck covered up there, and his home player slid right into him, and the puck looked like went in the net. The Alton bench was fired up, pointing at the net, trying to let the refs see that the puck was in the net for the whistle blown, but goal doesn't count, it looks like.
Face-off won by Alton, but Schnurr tries to clear. Goes back in for Griffin. Griffin will throw it around the net. Now Seifert for Edwardsville has it. He tries to give it to Wiesner. Gets broken up. Big hit there by Jones. Alton able to keep it in. And a penalty is called. Now a little scrum down there. Wiesner and Griffin. This game's getting a little chippy here in the second period. Jones will go in the penalty box for Alton. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
Ace Hardware in Bethalto is your helpful place. It's where you'll find more than 70,000 items in the store and even more online. It's where the people know how to solve your problems. It's where top brands like Benjamin Moore, Still, and Craftsman make your jobs go smoothly and with confidence. It's where hot buys sizzle each and every week. Ace Hardware in Bethalto is more than helpful. They save you time and money too.
When you own a business, your loss could be your employee's loss too. That's why you should put American Family Insurance and me to work right away. I'm Gerard Fisher of American Family Insurance. I can help you design property and liability coverages that fit the needs of your specific business. Interested? Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. They're still trying to figure out the penalties between the two teams. We will have a face-off outside of Edwardsville's zone. They're just waiting on the scorekeeper to put the penalty up on the scoreboard. So Edwardsville on the power play here. Face-off goes back to Geevers, who's now playing defense. Sends it cross ice. He tries to get it, gets it up to Ringwald. Ringwald, a shot goes wide. Leaves it in. Now Alton able to clear. Sawyer will stop it down in the corner for Geevers. The puck will go back to Geevers. Now Geevers will bring it out. Has it in the neutral zone. Big hit there at neutral ice. And the puck is coming back down. Cobb has it for Edwardsville. Skates past Edwards. Now past Rauscher. Edwards with a hit. And it'll be offsides against Edwardsville. We'll have a face-off right outside Alton's zone. Face-off won there by Ringwald. Chipped up by Edwards. And it'll go to Cobb. Now Gaskill has it down in the corner. Gaskill to Kraft. Kraft a shot! And it's saved there by Cheatham. Loses a stick and gets one from a defenseman. Gaskill along the board, shot! Broken up in front. Puck is still loose, shot goes wide. Kraft with a shot, and it's covered up by Cheatham. Edwardsville starting to get a little offense generated. They just need to put one in the net. Face-off won by Ringwald. Goes back to Kraft. Gets broken up. Tries to clear it. Geevers can't bring it in. Now Cobb. Shot! Good glove save there by Cheatham. It was going to go wide, but still a nice little save there by Cheatham with the glove.
Cheatham getting a lot of pressure here late in the second period. He's showing his goalie skills there. A lot of nice saves.
Face-off won by Alton. Can't clear. Shot by Kraft. And Teague will throw it back in. It comes out. Kraft back to get it in his own zone. Kraft gets it up to Gaskill. Can't come up with it. It's down in the corner. Centering pass gets broken up. Marshall Geevers down there gives it back to Teague. Teague with a shot. Broken up in front. And Alton will clear it out. Teague has it. He'll give it up for Edwards. Edwards a shot. Saved by Sawyer. Can't cover it up. Edwardsville can't clear. Marshall Geevers gives it over to Mitchell Geevers. Mitchell brings it in. Tries to get it around the defender. Can't get it. Now Rauscher's going the other way. Teague breaks it up. Wiesner will leave it for Marshall Geevers. Now to Mitchell Geevers. Mitchell stops. Shot. Goes wide left. Teague has it along the boards. Throws it down into the corner. Marshall to Mitchell. Mitchell, a shot, goes high over the glove side of Cheatham. Teague holds it in. Gives it up to Wiesner. Chips it up to Marshall Gievers. Now to Mitchell Gievers. Mitchell loses it, goes back, and it'll be thrown in. Big hit down there in the corner. Mitchell Gievers, nice toe drag. Gets around two defenders. Shot goes wide. Wiesner around for Marshall. Marshall Gievers tries to center it to Wiesner. Can't get it. And there'll be icing called against Alton. So Edwardsville is really starting to get some shots up against Alton. Getting a lot of offense generated here late in this second period.
Yeah, that's right, Brennan. Goalie Cheatham, though, for Alton, he's really showing those goaltending skills, like I said earlier. Doing a nice job keeping the puck out of net, keeping the shutout intact.
Face off one by Ringwald. A shot by Schnurr gets covered up by Cheatham.
Compare a well-equipped Lexus ES to a well-equipped Buick LaCrosse. Get inside each and see what you find. If perfection is what you pursue, this might just change your course. Meet the new class of world class. The 2010 LaCrosse from Buick. May the best car win.
At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer more than savings accounts, checking accounts, money markets, loans, and IRAs. They also offer a Visa Platinum Card, which rewards their members with low rates, no annual fees, no hidden fees, no balance transfer fees, built-in safety features to protect your card from fraud, and a reward program which rewards you for every purchase you make. Apply today for a First Mid-America Credit Union Visa Platinum Card at www.1stmidamerica.org.
So we'll have another face-off. Ringwald wins it back to Johnson. Goes out of the zone. Johnson for Schnurr. Can't get it. Steiner will throw it out. He comes back in. Stoltz gives it to Jones. Now Edwards. Edwards brings it in. Shot. Saved by Sawyer. Goes down into the corner. Big hit by Griffin on Wiesner down in the corner. Centers it. Can't come up with it. And Schnurr will give it to Cobb. Cobb bringing it in. Shot. Scores! Max Cobb for Edwardsville scores. He went top shelf over Cheatham. And it's a 2-1 game here late in the second.
Great job there by Max Cobb coming in, shooting the puck over the glove side of Cheatham to get these Edwardsville Tigers back in the game with 1 minute left here in the second period.
As it started to look like Alton had the upper hand, Edwardsville gets on the board. Puck one back in the Edwardsville zone. Johnson stops behind his own net, loses the puck, gets it back, tries to give it to Ringwald. Can't get it. Rauscher throws it in. Wiesner behind the net. Stops. Brings it back behind his own net. Gets it up to Ringwald. Ringwald gets it to Johnson. Johnson to Schnurr. Now Cobb. Johnson takes it from Cobb. Gets hit by Rauscher. Schnurr gets around Skelton. Loses the puck. Puck comes up. Big hit, and there will be a penalty called against Alton. Cobb brings it in. Broken up by Steiner. And the whistle finally blown as Alton touches up. Cranmer will go to the penalty box for Alton. And just as Edwardsville gets on the board, now they have a power play opportunity. Gievers wins the face-off against Rauscher. Teague will pass it back. Thrown in. Mitchell Gievers, a shot. Blocker save. And that'll do it for the second period. Edwardsville able to get up onto the board. You're watching hockey on RiverBender.com.
There's a long pass. It looks like it's going to be overthrown. Oh, the receiver dashes under the ball and makes the catch. Touchdown!
Where did he get that extra burst of speed? That off-season training really paid off.
Alton Memorial Hospital's Human Motion Institute Sports Performance helps athletes maximize their potential and improve their game. With sports performance training, you'll leap higher, run faster, and throw farther. Learn more at altonmemorialhospital.org. Human Motion Institute Sports Performance, building better athletes.
Why is Roberts Motors #1 in Ford certified pre-owned sales in the St. Louis Metro East?
Visit the 169-point inspection all our vehicles go through.
Maybe it's because we've been doing it for over 60 years.
Or is it the large selection we keep in stock at all times?
Personally, I think the answer is all the above. Stop in today and see. Nobody does pre-owned better than Roberts Motors.
Roberts Motors, your hometown dealer for over 60 years in Alton, Illinois, or on the web at RiverBender.com.
We're back at the East Alton Ice Arena. Alton leading the Edwardsville Tigers 2-1. I'm Brendan Overton. Alongside me is Jacob Roberson. And that second period really picked up pace. There's a little chippiness. And we'll start off the period. Edwardsville having a power play. Face-off won by Edwards. He'll throw it in deep. Sawyer stops it behind the net for Teague. Teague will leave it for Gievers. Gievers looking for a pass, and he'll just throw it in deep. Gaskell will stop it along the boards. Trying to fight for it. Edwards along the boards. Marshall Gievers has it now. Everybody down there trying to get that puck out. It finally comes out. Teague has it at the point. Chips it in. Gievers has it in his own zone. Gievers gets around Jones. He'll bring it into Alton's end. And he'll leave it back for Marshall Gievers. He'll give it back to the point to Kraft. Teague takes a shot. Easy save there by Cheatham. Goes back to Teague. Teague to Gievers. Shot goes wide. Marshall Gievers to Mitchell. Can't get a shot off. Gives it across to Gaskell. A shot. Good save there by Cheatham. Now Gaskell has it behind the net. Tries to get around Steiner. It's chipped up. Kraft can't hold it in, and Teague will take it back into his own end. Gives it up for Marshall Gievers. Shot by Gaskell goes wide left. Kraft down there with Jones goes back to Gievers. Gievers to Kraft. Kraft loses the puck. Shot. Scores! Kraft ties the game here with 10-10 in the second period, in the third period.
Nice shot there by Kraft. So he gets his Edwardsville Hockey Club back in this game now, 2-2. It's a toss-up. Anybody's game now with 10 minutes left here in the game. Great job by Kraft, helping his teammates out there, getting the puck in the net.
This game started out on Alton's side. Now it's started to swing towards Edwardsville's side. Shots are even as Tyler Kraft ties this game up. And the puck's down there along the boards. Nobody able to get that puck out. Now Keenan centers it. Shots. Great save there by Cheatham. They can't put it home. Keenan back. Teague takes a shot. Goes wide left. Wide right. Rauscher loses it. Back for Steiner. Puts it behind the net. Everker gives it up for Keenan. Goes back to Keenan. Down in the corner. Fighting for it. Finally comes out. Centering pass to Keenan. A great save by Cheatham. Trying to keep it in as Wiesner. It'll come out. Teague has it in the neutral zone. Teague tries to get it up to Everker. It's broken up. Wiesner will throw it around the boards.
350-9
Number 9, Durbin will go down in the corner for Eviker. Eviker can't get it to Cobb, and it'll come out. And it'll be icing against Alton. So it'll come back to Alt Zed.
Edwardsville taking the momentum here late in this game. They're trying to get a win here tonight. Great job coming back from a 2-0 deficit back to tying this game. See what they can do here.
Face-off won there by Edwards. He'll take it behind the net. Cobb tries to break that up. Edwards will throw it in, and it'll be icing. Jones couldn't catch it. Alton kind of looks on their heels here in this third period. The only time they've been able to get the puck on the other end is on icing. Face-off win there for Alton. Ringwald will get it in the corner for Edwardsville. He'll pass it over to Wiesner. Wiesner gets hit. Cobb will chip it over for Wiesner. Gets broken up. Now Edwards gives it up for Bird. Gets it to Jones. Jones will throw it in deep. Big hit there. Wiesner tries to clear. Steiner will hold it in. Wiesner has it back behind his own net. Gives it to Fowler. It's broken up there by Edwards, who loses it. Steiner able to chip it back in. Ooh, and then Bird can't get a shot off as it was right in front. He was wide open. Kraft able to clear, and it'll be icing against Edwardsville. So Alton finally able to get some type of offense here in this third period.
At Jack Schmidt Chevrolet in Wood River, we make car buying a breeze. A member of our sales team will assist you in selecting the perfect new or GM certified pre-owned vehicle, and we back it up with our guaranteed price policy. Our commitment to you continues after the sale with genuine Goodwrench service. So if you don't know where to get the best deal on quality vehicles and service,
You don't know Jack Schmidt!
In Wood River, Illinois.
I'll grab the birthday cake. You bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
And a face-off win there for Alton. Gaskill has it. He'll chip it in. And Gaskill races down and gets it over to Gievers. Gievers is centering pass to Snurr. Can't come up with it. Teague keeps it in, throws it in for Gaskill. Goes back to Teague. Teague checked by Griffin. Tipped it in. Now Alton able to get it out. Seifert. He'll throw it in deep, and Alton's in. Franklin throws it around the boards. Rauscher there. Now Gievers gives it up to Seifert. Shot broken up by Skelton. He'll throw it off the boards. Teague can't keep it in. Griffin chips it out for Rauscher. Seifert back to get it. Seifert to Gievers. Gievers will clear it. Now Snurr off the boards, tries to get it to Gaskill, too far ahead. Griffin, cross ice, now comes up to Rauscher. Teague tries to get it to Gievers, too far out in front. Alton throws it in to the Edwardsville end. Teague has it behind the net, he'll throw it around the boards for Gaskill. Gaskill can't clear as Griffin throws it back in. Sawyer tries to get it to Seifert. Leaves it out in front. Another shot by Griffin. Goes wide. Sawyer doesn't know where the puck is, but Geaver has it behind his own net. Griffin can't break that up. Geavers stops. Leaves it down low for Schnurr. Now Gaskill to Geavers. Gets broken up out in front. Skelton will throw it down low in his own end. Gaskill a shot. It was loose in front, and Alton able to clear. Johnson will give it to Wiesner. Wiesner up to Schnurr. Schnurr for Gaskill. And it's chipped down in the corner by Gaskill. Gaskill back to Johnson. Johnson a shot. It's still loose, but the whistle was blown as that one was trickling in.
Lucky the whistle blew early there. That puck was just rolling. That might have went in. That whistle didn't blow.
Lucky there for Cheatham. The ref couldn't see it, and we'll have a face-off in Alton's end. Alton tries to clear, held in by Johnson. Johnson leaves it down low for Keenan. There will be a delayed call against Alton. And it's touched up by Edwards. We'll see who the call's on. There'll be a cross check on number 9, Franklin of the Alton Redbirds.
Edwardsville may be able to get the go-ahead goal here. We have a 2-minute power play in there in the Alton defensive zone. See what their offense can do here to try to take this game over.
Face-off win there for Ringwald. Goes back to Geavers. Geavers a fake shot. Gives it to Cobb. Cobb chips it up to Gaskill. Gaskill cross ice to Geavers. He shoots. And it's blocked out in front. Gaskill give it up to Cobb. Cobb holds it in. Cobb gets it on the loose puck. Gives it up to Gaskill. Can't come up with it. Goes behind the net. Comes back to Cobb at the point. Cobb cross ice. Shot by Kraft goes wide. Gaskill back to Cobb. Now Gaskill. Gaskill to Cobb at the point. Shot! Tipped and gloved by Cheatham on the tip by Ringwald. A nice tip there out in front. Had a stick right in the right spot. Chipped up right into the glove of Cheatham. And face-off one over to Gaskill. Come back to Kraft. A shot broken up by Skelton. Unable to clear. Kraft will chip it back in. Now he's able to clear. He slaps it all the way down. Sawyer chips it up to Geavers. Geavers will take it into the neutral zone. He's looking for a pass. Has it down in the corner. Gets around Steiner. Gives it up to Cobb at the point. Cobb tries to throw it in. It's broken up by Edwards. Gaskill has it in the corner. They're battling for it down there in the corner. Puck comes up to Cobb. He tries to give it up to Ringwald, and it goes over the glass. And we'll have a face-off outside the zone. Face-off win there by Alton. Rauscher gets it. Now Kraft throws it in. Gaskill, big check there down in the corner. Geavers loses it. Now for Gaskill. Gaskill give it up to Cobb. Cobb down to Gaskill. Gaskill, a shot. It's still loose out in front. And Edwardsville scores on the loose puck. So Edwardsville bounces back from a 2-0 deficit and has now taken the lead off that rebound by Cheatham.
Wow, Edwardsville being able to come back from a 2-0 deficit, come back to winning this game 3-2 with 3 minutes left here in the third period. Great job by the Edwardsville offense, just keeping the pressure on Cheatham, and eventually Cheatham broke, and they scored three goals on him.
Snurr will take the face-off against Edwards. Face-off goes to Edwardsville. Marshall Gievers will give it back to Wiesner, who gives it up to Snurr, who throws it in deep. Franklin tries to get it to Jones, gets broken up, and now it'll go into Edwardsville end. Ringwald was the goal scorer down in front of the net. He was the one that finally chipped it in. Marshall Gievers is going the other way, and it gets broken up. Great defense there by Nick Edwards. Now Rauscher tries to get it to Johnson, gets broken up. Now it's in Edwardsville's end. Steiner is able to keep it in. Goes down low. Jones gets hit. Marshall Gievers can't get it out. Now Edwards leaves it for Rauscher. Rauscher's shot goes high. Teague throws it around the boards. Franklin's there, and a face-off will come outside of the zone as the net was knocked off.
From its birth in 1931 on Broadway in Alton to its new home on Homer Adams Parkway, welcome to Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings. Alton Refrigeration and Home Furnishings earned its outstanding customer service reputation in servicing major appliance brands such as Maytag, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, Frigidaire, Samsung, and more. When you think about it, Alton Refrigeration is about providing you with years of comfortable living with worry-free brand name products.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. Edwardsville is now leading the Alton Redbirds 3-2. Face-off win there. Goes in to the Alton end. Teague back to get it in the corner. Throws a high off the glass. And Durbin will throw it in deep. High stick on Skelton. Keenan in deep shot. Great save there by Keenan. Just under 2 minutes left in this game. Edwardsville leading 3-2. Face-off win by Alton. They're unable to clear. It's held in by Durbin. Goes back behind the net. Skelton is there. Now goes behind Alton's net. Keenan breaks it up. Can't get it. And now Alton going the other way. Stop. Shot by Jones. Saved by Sawyer. Teague tries to throw it around the net. Around the boards, broken up by Rauscher. Puck goes in deep for Edwards. And it's broken up by Edwardsville. Teague and Edwards behind the net. Edwards comes up with it, loses it to Teague. And that'll come up. Skelton holds it in. Skelton has it behind the net, tries to center it. Broken up by Gievers. A whistle is blown. And we have just under a minute left in this hockey game. Edwardsville leading 3-2. So Alton's going to be looking to pull their goalie. The face-off will come to center ice. Face-off, won back by Ringwald. Teague gives it over to Kraft. Now it goes back into the neutral zone. Edwards. It'll come down to Rauscher. Gaskill loses it to Jones. Edwards tipped it into Jones. And Edwardsville able to clear here with 30 seconds left in this game. And that'll be icing against Edwardsville.
There goes the goalie Cheatham.
With 30 seconds left, Alton pulls the goalie, and they'll probably stack it on the right side to try and get a late goal here to tie this game up. Face-off win there by Edwards. Edwards keeps it. The shot gets broken up. Now Steiner's shot also broken up by Teague. Teague, he'll clear it. Icing gets called off. Gaskill and Gievers are down there deep for Edwardsville. Tries to send it up to Gaskill, gets broken up by Steiner. Gaskill in front, can't score. Alton going the other way. They got 7 seconds left. Jones, a shot. Tipped wide. And that'll do it here. Edwardsville beating the Alton Redbirds 3-2. And what do you know it? These two rivals have a fight at the end of this game.
Whether you're planning for home improvement projects, family vacations, college tuition, or consolidating credit card debt, use your home for what you need. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they offer home equity loans and lines of credit that can lower your costs. For more information, visit www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a First Mid-America Credit Union representative.
And we're back here at the East Alton Ice Arena. The Edwardsville Tigers have just defeated the Alton Redbirds 3-2, coming back from a 2-0 deficit.
Yeah, great job by the Edwardsville offense. Come back from a 2-0 deficit. The game started out in Alton's hand. I mean, it looked like Alton had the upper hand in the match. They were putting a lot of shots. At one point, they were up 10-2 against the Tigers. Tigers came back, were fired up in the second period, started putting shots on net, started scoring on Cheatham, ended up getting back in the game, and ended up taking this game over in the third period. This is an exciting match here by these two teams tonight here at East Alton.
It was a big momentum swing there halfway in the second period, as Alton had all the momentum coming into the second period, and they still had that momentum at the beginning of that second period. It looked like that game was going to go all their way, and Edwardsville takes it over halfway through that second period, and there's nothing Alton could do. They couldn't generate any offense after halfway through that second period.
Like you said, Brendan, Alton started off the game, just had all the momentum in their hands, and they were putting shots on net. Like I said, the majority of the shots 9-2 early in the first period, and then Edwardsville came back, fired up, like I said, just came back and ended up winning this game.
Great goaltending there by Loren Sawyer of the Edwardsville Tigers. He decided after that second goal he wasn't going to let any more in, and he did not.
Yeah, great job by Sawyer with 17 saves on the game. Just great game by the Edwardsville Tigers and the Alton Redbirds for that matter. Just the game went in the Tigers' hands.
And Edwards had a really good game there for Alton. He put up 2 goals for him, but it wasn't quite enough. And
yeah, Brendan Edwards does have a good game. You got to give the Roby Award to him just for getting two goals for his Redbird club. even though they didn't win the game, he had a big effort in this match here tonight. So the road reward does go to Nick Edwards for the Alton Redbirds.
If you have nothing else to say, you've been watching hockey on RiverBender.com. We'll see you next time.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Jack Schmidt Chevrolet of Wood River. If you don't know where to get the best auto deals, then you don't know Jack Schmidt. Alton Refrigeration, the first choice in quality HD TV and appliances. Quality Buick, GMC, Cadillac, serving the River Bend for 52 years. Barry Macias, professional independent insurance agency. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. Alt Memorial Hospital, the best healthcare close to home. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the River Bend. Weber Granite City Chevrolet, Buy American.
First Mid-America Credit Union. New name, same great credit union.